What's up, Gadget Squad? Today we gotta speed past the unboxing because this device from Elecom deserves some special recognition. For real, for real. Elecom is a Japanese electronics company founded in 1986. Then, 2 years later, the company introduced an oval mouse that became a global standard in design. Now, they manufacture and sell different kinds of electronics. So what they did here was drop a collection called NESTOUT. This series consists of rugged portable power banks said to be able to withstand anything nature throws at it. These power banks come in 3 different models. Each model represents the milliamps the battery can dish out per hour. They are available in 5,000 milliamps, 8,000 milliamps, 10,000 milliamps, 12,000 milliamps, and 15,000 milliamps. I did not get the smaller model, but as you can see, the higher the milliamps, the bigger the battery size, hence the bigger the power bank in the end. Here we have the 15,000 milliamp and the 10,000 milliamp power banks. They both come built with lithium-ion batteries. And with 6-circuit protection and detection, you can feel confident about charging your device. 6-circuit protection is rated to protect against overcharge, over-discharge, over-voltage, short-circuit, overcurrent, and overheating through temperature detection. But let me stop holding back and let me actually start showing you around the device. Alright, taking it from the top, we have the screw caps. Underneath, you have the USB ports. USB Type A is going to be your output. USB Type C is going to both be input and output. It will charge your device, and it also supports fast charging. Moving on down, we have the power button, which you'll just press and hold to turn on and off. You'll notice the power LED turns on when you powered it on. Also here, you can see your battery percentage. Each bulb represents 20% charge leading up to 100. To check the remaining charge, just short press the power button and you'll see it. I'll show you now. Alright, we're gonna press and hold to turn it off. And if you just wanna check, you just press, and there it is, quick glance. On the bottom here, you'll find the tripod mount. You'll shortly see why that's there. But let's take a look over here, because here we have some bragging rights, and I love to see it. It's saying why it's the best power bank for the job. Aside from shock absorption, it has a JIS protection rating of IP67 for water and dust proofing. Okay, the writing. The writing here indicates button functionality. As I stated earlier, pressing and holding the power button turns the device on and off. These 2 dots indicate that you have to give the button 2 quick presses to activate gear mode. When gear mode is on, the power LED will blink. Gear mode extends the automatic turn-off time to roughly 12 hours. Otherwise, the power bank will turn off automatically after 2 hours when the light is on low light. Use this mode with your NESTOUT gear. If you own a NESTOUT power bank and you didn't know about the attachments, don't worry, I'm about to put you on. For a little more, you can get the lamp 1 light and the flash 1 light. Let me show you. They really took it up a notch by adding light as an attachment. As beautiful as nature is, it's not always forgiving, meaning you need to conquer it. It's nice to have devices that help you through that. I tried looking for other attachments, but it's under development. It says that they're going to put exclusive gear one after another. I'm excited to see what they come out with. What would you guys like to see? And if you can, let me know in the comments. But for now, here's how you use it. Step 1. Screw the connector until there's no gap. It might be a little difficult to screw, but this is normal. Keep screwing it in there till it's tight. Step 2. Make sure the rotary switch on the main body is off. Then, take out the rubber piece. Verify that it's in the position of the USB. And then connect it over. Push it in until there's no gap and it'll lock in. And for goodness sake, once I see the battery is on, I'm gonna switch it over to gear mode. Next, turn the rotary switch to on and it'll switch on the light. You'll see a warm white, which you could turn brighter as you turn the rotary switch. You could just adjust the brightness to your liking and continue to turn the switch there. Now we can grab our mini tripod and screw it onto the bottom. What I like about this tripod is that it comes with rubber tips on the legs for support and has a hook in case you have to hang it from a tent or some kind of line. The flash one light is much brighter than the lamp one light, but the applications and functions work in the same way. You can adjust the angle of the light by loosening the joint screw slightly. Once you adjust it at the angle you like, you can go ahead and tighten it again to lock that angle in place. The tab on the rotary switch can be folded in at power off. These attachments really create a gap that separates this power bank from others when speaking of reliability, durability, and utility, especially in the outdoors. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just switching it over to gear mode. So the flash one comes in 3 light settings. This one is going to be the cool white, and I'll show you the other 2 shortly. Right back here, the flash one light has a cool feature that the lamp one doesn't have, and this is the option to change the colors. So the lamp one only comes in warm white, whereas this one comes in a cool white. If you change it here, you'll see the warm white, and the 3rd light setting is daylight. So I'll show you all 3. You'll be able to notice it when you're in front of it. Again, cool white, warm white, daylight. And like I said before, their lineup is under development. They're going to put out exclusive gear one after another on their website. But for now, let's compare them both. I'm really impressed with the lumen just because it's really bright in this room. I have the sun shining in and all the lights on, so the fact that it's emitting this much light shows me how good it will do in the dark. While that's it for the attachments, it does come paired with something else. And if you're an outdoor enthusiast, I really recommend this collection because it just blows everything else up the water. Here we have the Solar One. The Solar One is NESTOUT's solar panel. The Solar One comes in 2 options. It comes in a 2-panel build and a 4-panel build, which I have here. The setup is very mindful. I appreciate how it comes built with a storage pouch for devices and cables. Inside of the pouch, you will find this current checker. On it, you will find 2 USB ports, which are covered by a rubber piece for liquid protection. The current checker will digitally display the output to connected devices. So on this screen, you'll see the power going to the device in unit amps. The charging level may be controlled by the connected device, so don't confuse the number with the amount of energy generated by the panel. Also note, charging will begin when sufficient light hits the panel. When it comes to solar panels, you want to maximize your solar intake in order to increase the power generation. The best way to do that would be to angle it towards the sun. If need be, you can hang it from the strap loops here, but angling it towards the sun is the best way to get this done. So you can use the stand behind the solar panel to angle it towards the sun. It's attached on with Velcro. Don't be me, be better. Just make sure you set it up better than me, or that'll happen. Oh, side note, the pouch is also attached via Velcro. But the most impressive thing about the Solar One is the solar panels, because not all solar panels are the same. This solar panel has high conversion cells from award-winning company SunPower Maxeon. When it comes to solar panels, Maxeon is considered as one of the best, if not the best in its class, in terms of performance, excellent ratings over the years, customer satisfaction, and warranty. Maxeon by SunPower really sets the pace in solar innovation, leaving the other solar companies to play catch-up. The 4-panel model can generate 28 watts of power, while the 2-panel model generates 14 watts of power. This shows that each panel can generate 7 watts of power. Maxeon solar panels are built for long-term stability. They were rated #1 in durability. For that, we can't credit the solar cells. At the core of every solar panel are solar cells. Maxeon solar cells consist of solid copper foundation, ultra-pure silicon, and anti-reflective glass. On top of that, solar cells can expand and contract during temperature swings to help maintain energy flow. Standard solar panels are designed to maintain a continuous flow of electrical current. Because of this, even a bit of shade can have a huge effect on electricity generation. But Maxeon solar cells can pass currents even through shaded areas. In a lab, a simple 3-point test reveals how a cell will stand up to harsh conditions. Where others break, Maxeon bends. It really does feel like we were given the best solar power option, which again just further separates the NESTOUT power bank to others. Also, the storage pouch and panel is also water resistant. From the ripstop nylon material to the rubberized zippers, you can feel the thought that went into this. The idea here is to create electricity, store it, use it, and then repeat that process all over again. Speaking of the power bank, that is where you'll connect to the solar panel to get charged. When you're done with your light attachment, turn off the switch so you can unlock it and pull it out. You can store your power bank here while it collects charge from the solar panel. You'll just connect it like this. This is perfect for kayakers, canoers, and sailors who have to deal with wet environments while outdoors. Because as I mentioned earlier, this power bank has an IP rating of 67, or 67, and we're about to put that to the test. The IEC has developed the Ingress Protection Ratings, aka IP ratings. It was developed to rate and grade the resistance of enclosure on electronics against the intrusion of dust and liquids. The device claims to have an IP rating of 6.7. A 6 on the first digit means the device is dust tight. A 7 on the second digit tells us that this device is protected against submersion in water for 30 minutes and in the depth of 1 meter. If this is actually true, I should be able to leave it in this water for 30 minutes and then come back and utilize it normally. So let's test it out and let's see. So the IEC is an international standards organization. They prepare and publish the international standard on all electronics. The IP code is composed of 2 digits. The first digit refers to the protection of dust. It's where it's rated from a scale of 0 to 6, where 0 represents no protection and 6 represents no ingress of dust. The second represents the enclosure protection against liquids. It is on a scale from 0 to 9. Okay, as you can hear, the alarm has rung and it's the moment of truth. So let's see if it's still working. Okay, so far I've only just poured out the water and wiped it down with a towel. This right here really caught me off guard. I expected to see some kind of water droplets, water residue, anything moist, but it's dry, completely so. And I didn't open it. Right now it's the only time I'm really just wiping it, but there's nothing. This one's insane and I'm tipping my hat. This one really might be device of the year. Seriously, if I don't find something to top this, this might be device of the year. Okay, let there be light, and let's test it out with the lamp one. Let's see if that attachment connects well with this device after being submerged in water for 30 minutes. I'm gonna call a spade and call this the best outdoor power bank there is. If you find another one, put me on because I wanna know about it. But for now, this one takes the cake. Like always, thanks for watching and like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.